Hi everyone, it's me Darlene, and I am like borderline full-on panic attack mode. I am so incredibly stressed out and just worried about everything. And I have so many things to do, and the last thing I want to add to that list is editing a video and all that, but I feel like I have to turn the camera on, and I'm going to try so hard to be quick because, you know, a shorter video is less editing and uploading time and all that. So first of all, yes, same shirt, you know, just let me wear one shirt 7 days in a row if I want to, okay? It's comforting to me. They're not dirty. I'm sad about life right now. Here's my short list. Penny auction. I did one. A whole pile of fusibles, more fusible stuff than you would ever need in your lifetime. That is up as I'm speaking to you, but by the time you see this video, it will have been up for a while. And so go check it out. Link is in the description box down below. And packages. I started my morning by doing packages. I had to take a break from that. When I'm stressed, OCD kicks in with the packages, and I can probably weigh something 4 or 5 times because I'm convinced every time that I got it wrong. And please don't tell me, like I've been told before, just write it down on a piece of paper. I do that immediately. It gets immediately put on a piece of paper. I'm trying to show you here without showing you who this is. I immediately put it 6-ounce package, but the second I write that down, I'm convinced I wrote it wrong or I saw it wrong, you know, so just whatever. Video. I'm doing that. I just put it on there because I always put it on the list. Early bird sale. I got some bolts of fabric in Lorelei Designs, and I want an early bird sale after I'm done my packages. I might do that tonight, just so I'll know what to cut. Sometimes when bolts come in, instead of me just guessing and saying I'll do this many half yards, this many 1 yards, I'm just going to let people order, and I'm going to cut during the week. More Goodwill stuff. I have to go around this house and gather more things for Goodwill. My dump is closed today. It's Sunday and also tomorrow, Monday. So it's a good time for me to load up my car, and then maybe tomorrow, after they come to take pictures of this house, maybe tomorrow I can take a ride to Goodwill and maybe just chill. Although I don't chill when I'm driving because I'm petrified of oncoming traffic with people texting. I need to do a Goodwill run at least once a week. I have to tidy these rooms for pictures. I'm down to my last 2 steaks. I pulled them out last night. I do have some hamburger patties, so I have got to go, you know, shop around for good prices, and I have to go fill my freezer with steak. Walmart pickup order. I have to schedule a pickup. I just don't ever feel like leaving to go pick something up, but I'm out of a few things, like my Prel shampoo, for instance. I wish I could get steak there, but it's always way too high priced. I do get my box of hamburger patties there, though, so I might order a box of that. I have to schedule a visit with my mother. I'm going to try to schedule that for Tuesday, but I'd like to get that done today, the scheduling part. Hannaford bags. That means I have to bring my plastic bags to Hannaford, not plastic bags, the grocery bags, because I'm using those to gather stuff that I'm putting in donation bins, but like any plastic, other plastic, our dump is very fussy. I could put all that plastic in the orange bags, the town bags, but I have a lot, and I'm not going to spend my $2 on an orange bag just to throw away plastic when I can bring it to Hannaford for free. I get a lot of plastic from the bolts that I get too. They're all wrapped in plastic. I need to pick up some town bags, speaking of expensive bags, and I need to, what the hell does this mean? Can, C-A-N, can money. I'm at a loss. I must have meant something else. Can money. I have no clue what that means at all. It's not Canadian money. I don't have a can of money that I have to do something with. Oh, well, we'll figure that out. Right now, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't think I'm going to like walk around with the camera because I'm so stressed and it's like it's hard to breathe. Don't tell me to fucking breathe. Oh my God. You guys, I don't know. I don't know if others are like me, but the last thing I need or want is advice or suggestions as to how I should be reacting or acting or resting or stuff like that. I'm very honest, and I need to get through this any way that I find helps me. And that's recording. That's one. You might think I should go lay down for a few minutes and try to meditate and just relax. No, that would drive me fucking insane. This is my way of relaxing. We're all different. We do things in a different way. I know people mean well, but I don't know. Just think of your quirks, and how you would feel if somebody was telling you, oh, well, just do this or just do that. It's very dismissive. And I know that the fact that I'm saying all this stuff on a video makes it sound like I'm crying for help and I want help. The help for me is that I'm just saying things out loud. I'm not asking for any feedback on any of this. But you shouldn't be recording then. You shouldn't have this kind of job if you can't take comments. No, I can have whatever job I want, and I'm going to make it work for me the best that I can. I always say, if I could turn comments off on my entire world, my entire online world, I would. I would turn them all off. I'm not here for that. I'm just, it sounds selfish. I'm here for myself. See how selfish that sounds? I'm not here for any other reason other than, also to earn a living. But this is how I choose to earn a living, and I'm going to earn it the way that works best for me. I know I'm coming across as a bitch right now, and it's because it's hard to get it perfect. I mean, I'm not going to have a perfect online business. I am going to have to deal with certain things. I understand that. But I feel like if I'm honest, that a lot of people will respect that. So it does cut down, So I'm just not into the, you got this, atta girl, and certainly not the relax and, oh, this will all blow over and you'll feel better later. It's just, that doesn't work for me. It stresses me out. The other thing is I do get comments in various places saying that, when are you going to get back to sewing? Is this all you're going to do from now on? Give me a fucking break, people. I'm a human being with a life. Do you think that I am going to be able to just do what you want to do always? That's not going to happen. And again, it's like, don't put pressure on me thinking that I need to still be doing quilt blocks when my life is completely upside down right now. That's just not going to happen. And it's very hurtful to know that I've been, catering to some people who are not even willing to give me a break, an extended break from the normal videos that I do. It's things like that about, when are you going to start this again? And I wish you were still doing that. That's the kind of stuff that makes me never want to go back to it. So you're not making it better. You're making it worse. I can't honestly say I will ever make another quilt block. I don't know how I'm going to be after all this. I can say I'll be still doing YouTube, and it'll be whatever I feel like doing at the time, whatever feels good for me. And, that's all I can promise. And I know I lose subscribers every time I change what I do, and that's fine. I expect it. But please don't expect me to cater to individuals who only want one thing. Just can't happen. Now I'm going to go do a task, and then I will let you know what I did. I have decided to show my little mini tasks. These are the boxes I picked through for my sales, and I think they would be better in the corner, stacked for now. I don't need to get into them today or tomorrow. I'll remove that tripod and I'll put them in the corner where the mannequins used to be. And that's done. I think that's a better option for right now. That's all penny auction stuff, so I'm gonna have to do something with that. I know what can money means. I returned a big bag of cans. We have a deposit on our cans here in Maine, and there's a company called Clink. You buy the bags, you fill the bags, you scan the bag, and you drop it off in this bag bin, can bin, and then a couple days later you can go and print out a slip saying how much you're getting back, and then you go into the store and you either use it on items in the store or you can just ask for your cash back. And I seldom return cans because I don't drink anything that requires buying cans or bottles. I drink water from the faucet in my kitchen sink. But when I had my mother, she drank a lot of soda, and Derek and Skylar go through soda, and bubbly. Derek is into non-sweetened of any kind seltzer, and bubbly is pretty good. I brought my cans, and I looked at my balance, and it was only 5 cents. I didn't realize that if you don't collect the money, after a while, they just keep taking some out until I was down to nothing. So I have no idea how much I was up to, but I lost it all except for a nickel. So now I'm going to go to get rid of bags filled with plastic that's in my car. I want those out to make room for more Goodwill stuff. And then I'm going to go get my can money. And somewhere along the way, I'm going to also pick up steak. I hope I can do all this. That was almost a complete waste of time. First of all, I wanted to bring some packages with me that I can throw in my mailbox because I hate to give my carrier a lot of packages. And then, so I forgot to do that. I was able to return 9 bags of plastic. There was room in their thing to shove those in there. So I was glad about that. But then my can money wasn't ready yet. I don't know, probably takes like a week or so before they scan that bag. So I couldn't collect that. And then the steak prices were outrageous. So I said, I'm just going to live off Walmart hamburger patties for a while. And then I forgot to buy my Orange Town trash bags. I'm feeling not accomplished on that task. I should have just stayed home. All right, this is where my mother used to live, and this is the mess that's bothering me the most right now. My realtor is excited about taking pictures of this room, and I keep reminding him my fabric is in there now. And there's not one part of me who wants to move all this because those bolts of fabric and stuff are heavy. Plus, we ended up with a catch-all, spot for things that were brought up from the cellar, like all the VHS tapes. There's a microwave box full of VHS tapes. I wanted to have Derek bring those upstairs because it's something he wants to go through when he comes back, but it doesn't need to be in here. I guess I could try to tuck some things in a corner by the closet. I don't know. This is just a whole box of scraps that I thought maybe I'll just have somebody pick it up off the porch. But I don't want to do that. I just don't want to. So I would have to bag it in an orange bag. I only have one. I forgot to buy orange bags. So I don't know. I'm actually sick to my stomach right now over all this. I just put that big box on Marketplace. I have pain in my throat and my neck just from the anxiety of all this. I'll put it for today and possibly tomorrow, and then all that's going to go into the dump if nobody comes after it. I'm very curious to see how this goes. I said I want them to take the entire box. It's heavy. Bring bags, bag it. I'm just going to say, come and get it on my porch. If somebody replies to this, I want no contact. I don't want them asking me all kinds of questions. I don't know. I hid it from my Facebook friends because no one in my actual life wants that, and I don't want people saying, "Yay, you did it! Yay, proud of you!" Oh, all right, I'm in a mood. I am in a mood. I don't know if this is any better. I feel like it's a little bit better because I feel like there's not so much stuff sticking out, and that's the box of fabric that I hope leaves this house. This day got more stressful. I don't know why I'm laughing, because it isn't funny. I'm just hoping this can turn out good, but I never know. And it's a Sunday, and I can't do anything about it until tomorrow. But someone, one of my customers, let me know that her package didn't come from a shipment last week. But the concerning thing was that the tracking number just said awaiting item. So that means I purchased the label, the shipping label online, but that the post office is waiting for it now. Like I didn't ever bring it there, or it never got picked up. And I know what day it was. I was able to go through the invoices, and there's a whole bunch that did not get the packages, and it says the same thing. Out of all the orders that day, only 6 people received their packages. Only 2 have confirmed, but the other 4, I do see that it says delivered. So I don't know what's up with that. And I wanted to think, oh well, obviously they picked up the packages because some made it to the other people's homes. But I remember one day last week that I had like 2 big boxes of packages in the boxes. And then probably, I think there were some boxes themselves, like bigger priority boxes, individual boxes that needed to go out. And I remember going outside either to put something in the car or whatever. We were decluttering. We were in decluttering mode. And I remember thinking, that's odd. One whole big box of packages is here. Why would my carrier leave one but take all the others? And then I thought, well, I guess by the time he got to his truck to put everything away, he just forgot that there were more. I don't know. So I was concerned, and I called the post office because it was late in the day, and I was like, nobody's going to come to get this other one. And I said, you know, I'm concerned because it's not like my carrier to leave a whole box of packages, you know, take half and then leave half. And she's like, well, I'll just have somebody come. And I was like, yeah, but I'm concerned. I wanted to say, and I couldn't spit it out of my mouth, I wanted to say, please contact my carrier. They can do that. They can call them. Ask if they came to pick anything up on my porch. I want to hear that person say, yes, I did, and I forgot the rest. I would have felt good about that. But if they would have said, no, I didn't pick up the packages yet today, then I have an issue here of somebody coming and just stealing my packages. So I have a big, major, painful headache over that. I was here, but you know, somebody could get on the porch and me not know. But I don't think they were stolen. I think that, here's what I want to think. I want to think that my carrier took a bunch and then, yes, just forgot to come back on the porch and get the rest. And then the other guy or another carrier came and picked up the rest and somehow just left them on the mail truck. I don't know. It's just a lot of orders. If it was like 1 or 2 orders, I wouldn't be so concerned, but it's a lot of orders. I just hope that I can find out tomorrow what happened. I'm more stressed out about the fact that I have to talk to the post office people because they just say whatever they feel like saying. They don't know, and I was going to call, but there's no way I'm calling over this because I rather just go in person and see if I can get this all straightened out. Anyway, my head hurts so much now that I cannot think about anything in this house right now. I need to either just sit down and do something with fabric or, I don't know, something. I'm just, I I just can't believe I had to have this added. And I'm glad that my customers tell me these things, because at least I was able to do my homework, and I wouldn't have had time in the morning to do that. I have to go to the post office in the morning because they're coming right after lunch to take pictures. So I'm so glad that I had time to reach out to my other customers and say, has anybody else, discovered they're missing an order from a week ago? And yes, people started saying, yes, I never got it, I never got it, I never got it. That made me, say I have to go through the invoices. So I went through all the invoices. And now at least I can go to the post office, somewhat educated as to, these are all the people that didn't get it. I'll have all the tracking numbers and all that stuff. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off now and upload this. I'd love to thank you for helping me out today, but it didn't work today. I feel worse now than when I hopped on, and for good reason. It's very upsetting when stuff goes wrong with the post office, and I know a lot of people poo-poo the post office, but I gotta tell you, I've been selling online for 21 years, and almost all the time it goes right. I'm always amazed at how right it does go. Yes, there's always going to be some issues. There has to be. I mean, the amount of mail that they push around in this country is enormous. So there are going to be mistakes. I still love the service they provide. I have no interest in switching over to FedEx or UPS. I don't even know anything about them. I like USPS. I just, it's just scary when it doesn't go right. And this didn't go right by a lot. Did I say this was going to be a short video? I was so wrong. Since I'm in this mood, let me read a comment to you that I got, and let me also read how I handled it. That's the part that I should never reply. I was actually not bad. I have replied to people before. I mean, to the point where it was embarrassing, and I used to kind of do that for content. I would, reply in the comments, and then I would read the comments I got and my replies, and some of them were funny as shit. But I noticed that people were starting to just leave comments with the hopes that theirs would be read. It was too fake. It wasn't like normal stupidity. It was like fake stupidity. So here's the deal. Like I said, I can't turn things off everywhere people find me. This is what I started reading, and I immediately stopped. I'm going to read the rest with you right now, so I have no clue what's coming. But this is how it starts. I know you tell us, no contact, all in caps. I don't blame you. Some people just suck. I just wanted to let you know, somehow, ... and there's a whole paragraph there, and I stopped because this person knows that I don't like to be contacted. Absolutely, you need to contact me if you're a customer of mine and something goes wrong. That's business. That's not personal. It's a whole different thing. But I get this all the time. I know you don't like comments, but I just really had to tell you this. And it's like, people either just don't get how serious I am about how this chit-chat makes me feel, or the other thing that I always say is they think I can't possibly mean them. They think it's got to be just the people who say awful things. Even though I say repeatedly, I'm not into comments of any kind. But people don't all know that. Not everybody has heard me say that a million times. But when they say, I know you tell us, no contact, they're letting me know they know, but they're going to just push right fucking through and do it just the same. So here's my reply. Okay, let me just read it again in case you forgot, because I've been going on and on about it for 20 minutes. I know you tell us no contact. I don't blame you. Some people just suck. I just wanted to let you know somehow, blah, blah, blah. And I wrote back, people do suck, especially the ones who know I want no contact and contact me anyway. I didn't bother to read beyond that line. And of course she replied. Let me see how I find that now. Here's the reply. That's fine. I will delete my subscription. I'm assuming she means a YouTube subscription. I don't think she's a patron. I thought I was being nice. No good deed goes unpunished. See how she thought she was being nice, but that's like saying, and I've used this so many times, that's like saying, I know you hate spiders, but here's one, and you dangle it in front of the person's face. I thought I was being nice. No good deed goes unpunished. You know, how can you think it's nice to do something that the person, you clearly know that the person doesn't like? Okay. So I replied, it's not a good deed, nor is it being nice to do something you know someone has asked you not to do. And you admit you know because you say it in your very first sentence. I know you tell us no contact. And then you go right ahead and contact me. That's not nice. It's not a good deed. It's completely dismissing me. And you should not feel like you are being punished. You should have a light bulb moment and realize that you completely ignored someone's request. Please don't contact me again. Love, Darlene. No, I didn't say that. Thank you. I did say thank you. Now, you know I must be just talking to the fucking wall. Because this person, the minute they heard me say, well, I was kind of, you know, people do suck, especially the ones who know I want no contact. You know, that's a slap back. But this person contacted me out of the blue. This isn't just somebody, you know, if they wanted to go say this on their Facebook page or whatever and talk about me, that, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. But they're coming to me directly. And if you're going to fucking come into my house and say stuff to me, I'm going to come back with, you know, some kind of a reply. I don't always. I mean, I try hardly ever to now because it never ends well. But this ended. She didn't contact me back, and good. Now let's read the rest. I don't know. I was able to just, you know, turn my camera on and say, I'll read with you guys. I know you tell us no contact. I don't blame you. Some people just suck. I just wanted to let you know somehow that you are always in my sewing room. Oh. I just started watching your videos recently, so I'm late for the party, as usual. I don't know why that made me laugh. Your video about the nasty people who say shit online to you, period. That's not even a complete sentence. Know that there are more people like me out there. Ooh. That love your contribution to the quilting world and the sign for and, not the word. That bugs me. That only bugs me because I loved grammar in school. And not as many dickheads as it seems. Pardon my French. Jeez. What you need to do is, okay, she's going to tell me something that I need to do, is privately send people like me the posts you're getting. I can't even, so I can humiliate them and break their balls publicly. See the kind of person I'm dealing with? I'm pissed that I ever spent even a moment replying to her. I should have read all this. We've all had our past bull to overcome, and it isn't right for you or anyone to shame you for trying to deal with it. I don't even know really what she's talking about. My name is, and she gives me her full name on Facebook. If you want to contact me, I would be ecstatic. Keep making them videos. Oh. Ugh. She doesn't know me at all. I mean, just not at all. Like I'm going to start having... that's one thing I hated about the comments sections, wherever they are, is somebody would say something and then people would start sticking up for me, and then there would be like fights going on between people. That's even worse than somebody just telling me, you know, something awful. I don't want that. As if I would ever, what did she say? What you need to do is privately send people like me the post you're getting so I can humiliate them and break their balls publicly. So that's just the kind of person that, that's the kind of person who starts a message by saying, I know you tell us no contact. I don't blame you. Some people suck. But see, that person just doesn't really care. I don't know. You know, and again, I don't like to put down people because this person has her issues like I have my issues. The only difference is I don't go and do things to other people. I don't go leaving them comments or anything. I'm so petrified of leaving a comment because I know how there's many odd ducks out there like me, and it just might always come across as wrong. So I just rather say nothing. But this person, I don't know. She just chooses to do what she wants to do, and if she wants to act like that somewhere else, you know, I don't care. I don't care what people do, how they, you know, how they act, how they feel about things. But like I said, if you come into my world and you have a conversation directly with me, I have all the right in the world to say, you're not doing this, and you know, I'm not going to put up with it. But it gets me nowhere. It gets me nowhere. But maybe, you know, somebody watching this will realize that, you know, maybe we should never start out saying, I know you hate this, but, you know, at least leave that part out. Don't let the person know that you know you're doing something they don't want you to do. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm going to cut back now to the original goodbye that I was starting. Yes, this video is so long. I hope you were wildly entertained by it. Okay, I am going to say bye-bye now. Please go check out my penny auctions and don't unsubscribe just because I was ranting a little bit. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.